Hello, my name is Junon Choi. Thank you for revisiting my YouTube channel. Today's subject is the application of arpeggios in solos. This dropped in a couple of weeks ago at the comment of one of my videos, and I wanted to talk about it and you guys to think about it. The myth of the arpeggios in jazz solo. What I just played is you guys all know this tune, Autumn Leaves, which is in diatonic circle of fifth motion. Everything is in circle of fifth motion, and the melody is targeting the third of the chord. Many composers using this method. There is a tune like Fly Me to the Moon, and also All the Things You Are. The melody of the tune is targeting the third of the chord. Every jazz musicians talk about the melody is about this, the third of the chord. The third of the chord should be the first target, and every musician should be able to target that. Then we can target the other notes. Targeting the root is, it doesn't really sound like jazz improvisation. I had a student who is playing harmonica. He wanted to be good at the guitar, so he took my lessons, private lessons. He is really good because he was playing this music for a long time. But the harmonic concept he was trying, and in his ear, what he hears is he's targeting the roots. It sounds good, but it sounds more classical. Targeting third is, I would say, not really jazz, but like pop music. Not Western music, not classical music, but American music. The music is happening after jazz. Even what I want to say is the film scoring, the Ennio Morricone, the Italian composer who composed for the film scoring The Godfather and Love Affair and Cinema Paradiso. That Cinema Paradiso, that love theme, he was only using triad as it is the Western music, the classical music, but the melody is targeting the third. So that is perfect combining of in classical setup, but sounds like more American. Why I am talking about the targeting third, my subscriber asking me about the application of arpeggio. The arpeggio is good when you do that from the third of the chord, which makes upper structure, which is the application of Charlie Parker, who is godfather of bebop. So let's look at the autumn leaves. The melody is the third, targeting the third of the first chord, which is C minor 7. This tune doesn't really do on the second chord. The melody stays over the bar line. So the next chord, the melody is starting from the second chord, which is also targeting the third of the next chord, which is B flat major 7. And it just passes the next chord from the next chord. Another third is being targeted. Right? So over here, if you apply the arpeggios of the basic chord, it could sound like this. Right? But the problem of this application is there is no voice leading. This is just chord change. The problem of the chord change and also the myth about the chord change or even chord tone soloing is there is no voice leading. There is not easy to see the voice leading from the chord symbol. What I mean by voice leading is the root motion is just a root motion, right? You don't want to play that for your solo. Then where is the voice leading happening? Is in inner lines. Which is moving half step or whole step. From the beginning C minor 7 going into the F7, it just one note's going half step down. Then B flat major 7 also one note's only moving to half step. Next chord E flat major 7 whole step, but also only one note moving. And to the A minor 7 flat 5, it goes one note moving at a time. A minor 7 to D7, just one note moving in half step. And to the G minor 7, finally we move two notes. So if you can just focusing on those voice leading line, which is the melody of the tune in every other measure, if you can just do this, why do we need to know the arpeggios? Or if you cannot make these sounds, what is good playing just arpeggio? What I'm saying is there is something you need to know before you apply scales or even chord tones. You should know your melody and the voice leading. Most of the times, those are the same thing because the composers really constructed their tunes really well constructed in this manner. Only playing the melody, you can hear the harmony and the melody. And like us improvisers should play their blueprint of their constructions, right? That's why all the legends talk about know your melody first. Play from the melody, which is in the voice leading. So after you know them, then the arpeggios make sense. Once you can target all the right notes when the chord is changing, the upper structure makes sense. First chord, E flat major 7. A minor 7 flat 5 is same as the C minor 7 or upper structure of F7. So C minor 7, F7, you can just stay on these sounds, and the B flat major 7, we can finally go to the tonic sound, and then it goes to E flat major 7. We going back on this sound, and the A minor 7 flat 5, we stay there, and the D7, we finally move to, and then tonic. So start from non-tonic, tonic, non-tonic, non-tonic, diminish, tonic. Non-tonic, tonic, non-tonic, non-tonic, dominant, tonic. If you guys really like the way I play, and if you guys want to know how I am doing, and you want to know in the breakdown and everything, tear down and learning from the beginning, please visit my website. There is a free lessons, 2 hours of free lessons with free PDF files once you just make an account on my website, which is also free. Then there is all the breakdown to what you should know in this way, and there is the paid version of the lessons. There's a two-way you can approach it, from bottom up style or top down style. Top down style is I'm teaching the Wes Montgomery's 416 and Fly Me to the Moon, played by Russell Malone, and I gave you 12 hours of explanation of this method. Or if you are not really comfortable with the basic chord shapes and everything, then you can go from the theory to the corresponding the sounds, the everyday 10 minutes practice routine. So please visit my website and let me know how you guys think about this method, and comment below, and please subscribe, and the most importantly, please share this video if you like it, so that you can play and apply this method with your colleague, your teacher, your student, and talk about it and learn together. Thank you everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.